Good morning. Thank you for joining us. We are very excited to share what we've been working on these last few years. PIC Dental was founded over 12 years ago in 2009. Back then, there wasn't any solution in dentistry that could reliably and precisely capture the implant positions in a full arch. Thanks to the innovative work of our founder, Adrian Hernandez, PIC Dental pushed dentistry forward with the first original digital impression technique made specifically for multiple implant restorations. Today, we're still the only company in the world that for over a decade has continued to specialize only in providing you with the most accurate and effective implant prosthesis rehabilitation solution on the market to scale up your full arch practice. We have some great product announcements today to continue with this mission. And without any doubt, the main influence behind the product updates we're announcing today is PIC Pro. Here's Adrian to tell you more about where we started and where we're going next.
Since the moment we started developing the very first version of the PIC system back in 2009, we knew that it was only half of the story. In our field of multiple implant restorations, merely producing and selling a technology is not enough. What we care most about was two things: the patient's well-being and the dental professional's peace of mind. The most common treatment performed using PIC Dental solutions is a full arch implant restoration. A full arch implant restoration also happens to be one of the most challenging procedures in dentistry, with a life-changing effect on the patient's confidence. It involves a vast and complex field of technical knowledge that takes years to master. No matter what technology you buy for your office, it will always be a tool in your hands. A tool needs to be reliable to provide you predictable results. For multiple implant restorations, the only way to get there is a robust workflow that boosts your knowledge and experience. It should make sure by design that you and your team know what to do at every step, what to do when the things don't go as expected, and of course, making sure that you are getting all the advantages that your equipment can provide. This is why we launched PIC Pro back in 2012. PIC Pro allowed us to define the evolution of digital workflows for implantology and prosthodontics hand in hand with clinical and lab teams in over 25 countries for over a decade. During all of this time, we were getting to know and iterating on many different protocols, and we studied how the PIC system was being used to increase productivity and reliability. Over time, we've translated all of this experience into the next steps for a better PIC system. Our work on today's product announcements began 3 years ago. In June of 2019, our goal was to reimagine the PIC system to give a better answer to the actual everyday needs of dental professionals. We took everything apart to figure out ways to bring you even more productivity and comfort while improving our clinical results of not just a guaranteed passive fit, but also predictable function. We worked relentlessly on developing new hardware, new software, and new form factors. And it's time to share the results. Let's start with the hardware. And now I'm going to pass it on to Alex.
The PIC system is our implant oral scanner. It was first released in 2010. This category-defining technology is the world's first solution for the reliable capture of multiple implant positions. Today, there is no other alternative on the market as accurate and precise as the PIC system. we're proud to share that over the past decade, we have already surpassed over 500,000 successful all-on-X clinical cases worldwide using the PIC system. That's over 500,000 happy patients who are now enjoying a better quality of life thanks to the hard work of our community of doctors, dental technicians, surgical and clinical assistants, and all other professionals involved in performing this treatment successfully. Thanks to all of you, the new PIC system was able to evolve. The PIC system is made of several parts. A key one is the PIC camera, a very familiar sight. This stereo camera captures images of PIC transfer. These 3D images are processed by a measuring algorithm in the PIC suite software to deliver the precise implant positions and angulations that you need for a guaranteed passive fit. Today, we are taking the PIC camera to the next level, introducing the new PIC camera with micron vision. It already looks different on the outside, but what matters most is what's on the inside. In the field of implant prosthesis, we work at the micron level. 1 millimeter is 1,000 microns. According to the recent research, a clinically acceptable fit for a full-arch dental prosthesis should have a deviation of less than 100 microns, and the lower it gets, the better. The PIC system happens to be not only the first implant oral scanner in the world, but also the most accurate and precise one for multiple implant impressions. And we have a lot of proof to support this claim. Until today, over 18 independent peer-reviewed scientific publications of the legacy PIC system have verified that this claim is consistent with clinical experience. No other currently available solution come close in terms of both market and scientific validation. Now, we are building upon this proven technology with the new micron vision camera modules. The legacy PIC camera's accuracy was up to 6 microns in controlled conditions. The new PIC camera with micron vision is now capable of providing an accuracy of up to 4 microns. That's a 30% increase in accuracy. We expect that it will give you even more peace of mind and strengthen our promise of a guaranteed passive fit even further. And we are looking forward to the scientific community's work in the upcoming months and years to corroborate the performance of the new PIC camera. The new PIC camera brings another feature: quantum lock. Quantum lock is a new generation of a technology that already was part of the legacy PIC camera since the very first model, and that's permanent calibration. Less reliable optical measurement devices often require calibrating optics frequently, as often as before every single capture. This is another step that adds time and uncertainty, as even a small single mistake made during the calibration could impact all of the results based on the measurement. Quantum lock on the new PIC camera is a feat of engineering. It uses precisely manufactured aerospace-grade materials that are not affected by temperature fluctuation, humidity, or vibration that happen during normal use in clinical conditions. On the new PIC camera, quantum lock is even more reliable, thanks to the new housing. The new design is sealed with dust and water protection that has an IP54 rating. With quantum lock, your PIC camera will provide consistent and reliable accuracy and precision during all of its lifetime. Let's talk about handling the system. The legacy PIC system included a portable tripod for the PIC camera's storage on flat surfaces. It also provides a joystick-like grip method for capturing. Over the years, we've been exploring potential improvements for this handling approach. And today, we are introducing the grip. The grip is a custom-designed removable handle and base for the PIC camera. It has a low-shape profile that gives you improved ergonomics without adding bulk. When you're going to take an impression with the PIC system, the grip provides a solid frame that's comfortable for moving or holding the PIC during capture. And when you want to place your PIC camera on a flat surface, it has a base with anti-slip material that keeps the camera stable with a low center of gravity. The grip will be included in the box with each new PIC system. And to tell you more about our approach with the grip accessory, here's Salda.
As a dentist myself, I'm deeply committed to the international community of dental professionals who already trust PIC dental solutions and rely on them daily. When we were developing today's announcements, we had a very clear cornerstone to guide us. At PIC Dental, we don't believe in planned obsolescence. We consider that a new version of a product does not have to make the previous one outdated if it was built to last. Even with the new PIC camera release, all the legacy PIC systems that are being used every day around the world will continue to provide productivity, precision, and accuracy levels that are still not matched by any other solutions. And this is why we have designed the new grip accessory to be fully compatible with the legacy PIC camera. The grip's attachment area fits the legacy PIC camera, and it can be used in the exact same way for more comfort during capture and more stability during storage on flat surfaces. We also wanted to take care of the customers who rely on the PIC dental support plans that provide them with additional services. For example, our Gold support plan includes a loaner guarantee. In case of an issue, we will send you a PIC system so that you can work uninterrupted while we repair or replace your unit. All PIC dental customers with an active Gold support plan will receive a grip accessory for each of their legacy PIC systems, free of additional charge. And the grip will also be available as an optional purchase for all PIC dental customers. You can contact our sales teams for more details. And now, here's Sergey to tell you about software.
The PIC system was created for digital workflows. A full arch restoration with a digital workflow involves software in many steps, from taking impressions, managing and aligning patient records, to designing the prosthesis and sending it over to print or to mail. Many steps of the treatment are dependent on the speed, performance, and stability of the software solutions you choose. PIC Suite is the name of the software that supports the PIC system. PIC Suite is what you use to set up a case, capture the patient's implant positions, preview your resulting PIC file, and export that information so that it can be used when you design and produce a temporary or final prosthesis. Until today, PIC Suite was provided as an app for a regular Microsoft Windows 10 on a touchscreen Surface computer that was included with the PIC system. This setup worked, but on some occasions you could encounter delays caused by things like waiting for automatic system updates or getting errors due to interference with other third-party software that was outside of our control. And we knew we could find a better way, and that's why today we're announcing PIC Platform OS. PIC Platform OS is also based on Microsoft Windows, but this time it's adapted to the reliability and performance demands of a critical medical device. PIC Platform OS is an operating system that's deeply customized with industrial-grade controls destined to one single purpose, giving you the best PIC suite experience so that you can set up your cases and capture your impressions with no interruptions. PIC Platform OS brings faster operation, a new seamless update process, streamlined remote support, and better security and stability. After developing PIC Platform OS to get a better performance out of PIC Suite, we wanted to go further. The very first version of PIC Suite was created over 10 years ago. We've continued releasing updates, and at the same time, we continued taking note of how it performed in day-to-day use in dental offices and labs around the world. With the new PIC system generation, it was time to put those learnings into practice. So today we're introducing the new PIC Suite. This is not just an update. This is a fully brand new software made from scratch based on everything we learned from the PIC dental community over the past decade. The new PIC Suite is packed full of new features and surprises. So let's jump in and see how it works. Thanks to PIC Platform OS, when you boot your new PIC system, you will no longer see a desktop screen with other software. It will start directly with a full-screen PIC Suite experience, ready for your work. And if you're already familiar with PIC Suite, the first thing you'll notice is a new modern design. This generation of the software has been remade from scratch, and we took this opportunity to streamline the interface. Let's see how to set up a new case. When you set up a case in PIC Suite, you're basically telling the software which PIC transfers you're going to place and their approximate distribution within the patient's mouth during capture. In the past, you had to do this with multiple drop-down menus for every single implant. It didn't take that much time, but when you have a large volume of implant restorations, every second counts. So we're introducing Lightspeed Odontogram. Lightspeed Odontogram is a new experience for setting up your PIC system cases so that you're ready for capture really fast. Let's see how it works. You just select the first PIC transfer kit that you're going to use. PIC Suite shows icons of the 10 PIC transfers that are in the kit. And here's where the magic happens. See how long it takes to assign 6 PIC transfers to their implant positions. Just 2 taps to select and assign each one. Even if this saves you just 1 minute per capture, it will quickly amount to hours of time saved over a year. And speaking about time saved, once we're ready for capture, we have another major new feature. We're introducing Instant Capture. This is a new generation of the measuring algorithms that power the calculations made inside PIC Suite to measure implant positions and angulations. It uses multi-threading to increase the measuring frequency, and the result is a dramatically reduced capture time. You really have to see it for yourself to believe how fast it works. So here's a quick real-world demonstration. We're using a legacy PIC camera in PIC Suite and a new PIC camera in PIC Suite to compare the difference. It's an in vitro test, so in the place of an actual patient, we're going to capture an 016 model. Let's see how long it took with the legacy PIC system. In the majority of 016 clinical cases where you have good visibility of all PIC transfers, it used to take about 10 to 20 seconds on average to complete a full capture, as you can see with the model. In more complex cases that are captured in 2 steps, it could have taken up to a minute. Now let's see the same test performed with the new PIC camera and the new PIC system with instant capture. Watch very carefully. That's done. Blink and you'll miss it. Thanks to instant capture, the measurement of implant positions and angulations takes less than 1 second for all visible PIC transfers. If you thought the PIC system was fast before, put your seatbelt on for this one. And as always, when your capture is finished, you can immediately check your implant distances and angulations. There are many other improvements that you will discover throughout PIC Suite, designed to make each step of the way more comfortable for you. The new PIC Suite, running on PIC Platform OS, will be included with every new PIC system out of the box. I'll hand it over to Joaquin to tell you more about our release schedule for the new PIC Suite.
In day-to-day use, PIC Suite is probably the part of the PIC system you interact the most with. Since the moment we started developing the new PIC Suite 3 years ago, we knew that the people who could benefit the most from these improvements are all of the dental professionals who already rely on their PIC system every day to scale up their full art practice. That's why we designed the new PIC Suite to be fully backwards compatible with the legacy PIC system. This means that you can connect your legacy PIC camera to the new PIC Suite and benefit from the experience and future improvements. Instant capture reduces capture times with the legacy PIC camera by over 5 times. And of course, the Surface computer that was part of legacy PIC system will support PIC Platform OS and the new PIC Suite. Both of our support plans, Silver and Gold, provide you with access to software updates. And we are very happy to announce that both support plans are now also including an upgrade to the new PIC Suite at no additional charge. This makes our current customer the first dental professional that will be able to enjoy the new PIC Suite experience with the light speed odontogram and instant capture, and continue taking advantage of the legacy PIC camera for years to come. Bringing this boosted performance and so many new features to existing devices is something that only PIC Dental can do. The new PIC Suite upgrade program begins this July for all customers with an active support plan. The upgrades will take place over the course of several weeks. Our support team will contact you to schedule your installation of the new PIC Suite. Now, here's Kuro to tell you more about the PIC system form factor.
The legacy PIC system was provided with several separate components. This made it portable, but you had to set up and connect all of them to take a capture. If you have to move the system to a different place, it meant disconnecting every part, moving all of them and connecting everything together again. Plugging and unplugging so many cables so often could sometimes become the main cause of connection issues. Based on what we learned and seeing how dental professionals work, it was very clear that we could find a better way to approach this. Introducing the new PIC system. It's built following our new all-in-one design concept. It integrates all of the previously separate PIC system components, such as the computer, the image processing unit, the touchscreen, and the PIC camera into a single compact unit with a small footprint that only has one external cable used to connect it to AC power. This also makes it much more portable. This is the PIC system you can easily pack up and take on the road. It fits every component into a portable case that's the right size, even as carry-on luggage on a plane. When we were developing the new PIC system, we showed that no two dental offices or dental labs are the same. Many dental offices like to have their PIC system at hand, but also move it between several different rooms multiple times a day in order to cover their workload. This example made us consider how to meet the different needs that our clients have. The right answer is that one size doesn't fit all. That's why we've introducing PIC System Gravity. PIC System Gravity is a new additional form factor for the PIC system. It's a more permanent solution that's designed to be comfortable when used around dental chairs and with frequent room changes. It looks spectacular and friendly to patients. One of the main advantages of this form factor is the zero-gravity arm. It holds the PIC camera with the grip accessory, and it's precisely counterbalanced with a range of motion that lets you move the camera to the perfect place in front of the patient's mouth and even complete a capture hands-free. When you are switching rooms inside a dental office, PIC System Gravity also has Quick Switch Power. Quick Switch Power is an internal intelligent power supply unit with a backup battery. When you have to move the PIC system to a different room, you just unplug it from AC power, There is no need to turn it off because quick switch power immediately activates and keeps the PIC system on battery power while you are transporting it. When you plug it back in the next room, it switches over the AC power again. So the more rooms your dental office has, the more time you'll be saving with your PIC system. This form factor also has a new feature for the PIC system, and that's all on 4 wheels. They make it a breeze to wheel your PIC system to a different room or simply approach it chairside when you need it. With this new degree of mobility and quick switch power, PIC system gravity is ideal for sharing it across multiple rooms within a single dental office. This new range of form factors allows you to choose the best PIC system for your work. And to tell you more about our release plans with the new form factors, here's Alda.
The power of the PIC system has taken a leap forward in comfort. With the new all-in-one design concept, you will be able to work even faster and much more comfortably. And the new PIC system gravity brings the freedom and the form factor made specifically for dental offices that rely on their PIC system every single day. Since the start, we decided to make these new form factors compatible with the legacy PIC camera. If you have a legacy PIC system, you will now be able to upgrade to the new PIC system form factors. That includes the PIC system gravity. Keep using your legacy PIC camera while enjoying the new all-in-one designs with the quick switch power, the grip accessory, and the new PIC switch software experience. Once again, our customers come first. As a legacy PIC system owner, you have 2 paths to choose to keep enjoying your investment and getting the benefits in the quality of your restorations and your productivity. If you have a silver or gold support plan and prefer to keep your legacy PIC system as it is, you will enjoy the free upgrade to the new PIC suite. Gold support plan customers will also receive a free grip accessory. And if you are looking to upgrade, you may keep using your legacy PIC camera with any of the 2 new form factors and continue to get a guaranteed passive fit in your clinical cases for years to come. The new PIC system and PIC system gravity, as well as the upgrade option for legacy PIC systems, are available to purchase starting today and will begin shipping later this year. You can contact our sales team for more information on pricing and availability. Now, back to Aubrey.
Today, we have taken a step forward in the performance and capability of every part of the PIC system. With amazing new hardware, entirely new software, and new form factors, there's a lot to look forward to. And what a great day for PIC dental customers who will be able to enjoy many of the benefits of today's product announcements with their legacy PIC system units that will continue providing industry-leading precision and accuracy results for a long time. We'd like to take a moment to thank every PIC dental customer who has already pre-ordered the new PIC system even before today's announcement. Your trust inspires us to continue working at the cutting edge of implant dentistry. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.